everybody, it's me again. Hey, we're getting ready to make some old-fashioned egg salad today. But before we get started, please click the like and subscribe button so you can be notified on all the future videos that are going to be coming up. Okay? All right. Okay, well, let's get right into it. So the first thing that we're going to do is prepare the eggs. Normally, if you don't have an egg cooker, you can boil some eggs the regular way, with a pot, if you want to. But I'm going to try this because I've had this one for a while and I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to give it a shot, okay? Okay, so let's get cooking. So first thing we have to do is we have to prepare the eggs. Now the first thing I've done is I filled up the water and I've got the proper amount of water because I'm going to cook about I'm going to cook about 7 eggs. Okay, so I've got the water in. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and prepare the eggs. So first thing we have to do is we have to punch a hole in the egg. Okay, and we're going to do that. We have to punch a hole at the bottom of the egg. Okay, right, just like this here. Okay. Okay. And then what we do is we put the egg in the hole at the top. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, so let me go ahead and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 eggs on the bottom and I'm going to put 3 eggs on the top. Okay. Here. Try to space them out a little bit here. All right. So yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and see how we do this here. Yeah, no, I guess we got to turn it up. I'll turn it over like this. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put our tray on. There we go. Like I said, this is my first time. First time? This is the first time. Okay, so now I got about 3 more eggs. I'm going to punch a hole in. Like this. Put them on top. Okay. All right, so that seems to do it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I've already got my water inside the egg cooker already. Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're just going to go plug this in. And it takes about 20 minutes to cook. So basically, I guess what we're going to have to do is plug it in right here. Got the safety on here. I have to take that off. I want to try to force that in there. Okay. And okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start up the cooker. So it says here in the directions that it takes about 18 to 23 minutes to cook the eggs. So let's say I'm going to probably roll with maybe somewhere around 20, maybe 22 minutes. And I'm also going to be able to see if the egg cooker is going to shut itself off, because I don't have any idea if that's going to happen or not. But anyway, I've got my timer set. Then we can go ahead and give our eggs the next step, because the next step is going to be the cool down process. So what I'm going to do is when they get cooked, put them in a bowl with some ice. We'll see you in about, time elapsed, probably about 22 minutes. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is I've got some red onion here that I've sliced up, and I'm going to put it in a food processor, because some people prefer onions that are diced up really fine. So I'm going to do that here real quick. Yeah, so that should be pretty good. Some nice chopped onion. Okay, but I'm going to do it just a little bit more. Just a little more. Chop it up just a little, fine. Just a little bit. Okay. So now we got some nice chopped red onion. Okay. So we're going to take our blade out. And we're going to go ahead and add this to our bowl. Because we're going to get ready to mix this up all good pretty soon. Personally, I don't like... Personally, I don't have a problem with coarse chopped onion, because I love onion, you know. But you can always chop it a little finer if you want to, you know. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to go over and we're going to prepare our eggs. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and crack them. And be careful when you're peeling your eggs. Make sure that you run some water, you know, over the eggs, you know, while you're taking the shell off. Otherwise, you'll end up with eggshells in your eggs, and nobody wants that, right? Mm-hmm. You want to make sure those shells are nice and rinsed off. So you don't end up with eggshells in your egg salad. We've got one more egg here. There. And eggs are nice and rinsed off. Okay. Okay, now we're going to come over here and we're going to get ready to get busy. We're going to prepare our eggs here. Okay, I got a little plate here. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you all about something. I can't find my egg slicer. So keep in mind, I already got my onions right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut my eggs here. And I'm just going to, dice them up here, Yep. And like I say, it depends on your preference. You can actually make them coarse, or you can make them fine as far as your eggs go. Okay. I can go either way. I'm cool with whatever the situation is, So let's just go ahead and do all of it, okay? The egg cooker didn't do too bad of a job. Whoops. You let that go. There. And I was just too lazy to take out my cutting boards, But it's all good, right? Okay. Now we got our eggs all chopped up. So we're going to go here and we're going to put our eggs in. Our little container right here. See how that works out. All right. There we go. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do here, I go down to Costco and they have a jar of minced garlic right here, which is very good and it keeps for a long time in your refrigerator. Once you open it, put it in the refrigerator, it'll keep for a long time. I'm just going to take a little bit of garlic and just pop that off in there, okay? Yeah. Now, next thing, we're going to hit it with a little bit of seasoned salt, a little onion salt, something like that, Okay. Now, we're going to do a little 21 seasoning salute. That's got some interesting stuff in there, right? And then I'm going to go put a little smoked paprika in here. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to give it a little twist. We're going to put in some chili powder. Just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to go with our mayonnaise. A little bit of mayonnaise. I know that if you don't like mayonnaise, you can use, Miracle Whip or, whatever you like. But basically, I like a mayonnaise. Now, last but not least, we're going to hit ourselves with a little bit of Dijon mustard. Okay? It's a brand new fresh jar here of Dijon mustard. That seals on there really good. Okay. Now we're just going to put a little bit of mustard. We'll wash off our fork here, so we don't have mustard in there. Now I'm only going to put just a little bit in here, just enough to color, like maybe like this right here. There. Now I can go in the refrigerator, and we should almost be in his house here. There. Now let's mix it up. Now, the thing about egg salad and spaghetti and lasagna is if you put it in the refrigerator, just let it sit for a little while where all those spices can get in there, you'll find that you get a little bit even better taste the next day. So everything is pretty much ready to go up here. Okay. Now let's see what else we got here. Now, what I like is a little bit of Dave's Killer Bread, a couple slices, of Dave's Killer Bread. Okay. Now we're going to make ourselves a sandwich, or a sandwich, as we say, if we keep it proper. So, let's go ahead and put a little something on here. Okay, now let's get a good plate here because I had the eggs on here. Cut it in. Okay, so now we got an egg salad sandwich. Option number 2 on the bread, you can use a hamburger bun if you like. And please don't forget, if you like, add some pickles, onions, lettuce, tomatoes, whatever your heart desires. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. God bless you, and we hope to see you again real soon.